Dogs! Since 19,000 BC, someone has been telling me that they're man's best friend. But if we're such good friends, then why won't the dog lend me money? And are they just waiting for a chance to strike at the weakest among us? To find out, I booted up Fallout 4, where a set of multiple dogs is available on the Creation Club, currently on an offer. These dogs could provide the answer to my burning existential questions. What is the square root of pi? How many cucumbers can I physically hold? Why did she leave me? And many more. With that, let's jump in and see what these dogs add to the game and how we can use mods to get the most from them. Welcome to Mod It. Cool. With our dogs installed, we'll find a collection of brand new quests added to our Pip-Boys. You'll get one quest for every dog. In this case, I've chosen the Husky, Great Dane, Pitbull, Boxer, Golden Retriever, Rottweiler, Dalmatian, and Shiba Inu. I tried to justify the Labradors to myself, but couldn't bring myself to buy what was essentially the same model in 3 different colours. To make our dogs usable, we'll also want to pick up the Trans Dogrifier. The Trans Dogrifier is a collar that enables you to change Dogmeat's appearance and is essentially the backbone of the functionality of the dogs. Spread out across the Commonwealth, our dogs wait for rescue. In our Pip-Boy, we're given a quest and waypoint for each one. We are Dog Rescue, and we'll be using the Ark exterior as our dog shelter. As my character was last in the northeast of the map by Salem, we're starting with the Husky, which is located relatively near, outside Crew Manor. Rescuing our furry friend in a highly dangerous wasteland has its own challenges though. With business taken care of, let's check out that Husky god. Huskies are used in sled dog racing, as well as expedition-style tour businesses and as a means of transportation in rural communities. The dogs in themselves do not become additional followers. What they are essentially are decorations that you can add to your settlements just to bring a touch of flavour and a touch of life. But we'll take a more in-depth look. There we go, one happy husky. For our next canine companion, the Shiba Inu, we'll want to head over toward the Wildwood Cemetery. Soon, I found myself at the nearby settlement, Taffington Boathouse, ready to embark. Now you might not think it, but the Shiba Inu is actually a breed of hunting dog. Originally from Japan, you might better recognize them as one of the faces of the internet. The Shiba Inu can be found in the ruined house to the side, where Heather's bunker is located if you use that follower mod. Great mod by Llama RAC, I highly recommend. With our personal doge acquired, we're on to our next round of hounds, the Border Collie. One of the more intelligent and energetic breeds, Border Collies are excellent at rounding up livestock, and hopefully super mutants as well. A quick save using Sleep or Save, an essential mod if playing survival, and we're on our way. Located just outside of Greygarden, the Border Collie is waiting for us under the moonlit sky, courtesy of the 2K Galaxy mod available on Xbox and PC. As with the other dogs, we're given the option to rename the Border Collie, and then send them to our growing dog sanctuary. Three down, 6 to go. Quick intermission.
All of this just works.
The next dog, a boxer, is located mildly close to Greygarden. So, using my racing cart, I sped my way over to collect them. The boxer has a set of very strong jaws and a powerful bite, suited to hanging on to large prey. Otherwise, they are incredibly loyal and are around the 11th most popular breed of dog in the United States at this point in time.
All of this just works.
For the next set, I decide to use my personal Vertibird to speed up our rescue time. This time, it's the Rottweiler we're looking for. Located near the WVNR radio station in the south of the Commonwealth. This personal Vertibird is provided by the Airship player home and settlement mod by Karodic. It's available both on Xbox and PC. After touching down at a nearby landing pad and making my way over, things are looking pretty good. But it soon becomes clear that the next dogs will not be so straightforward. Before I can save, Yes, I know. Let's try that again. Known in German as Rottweiler Metzgerhund, meaning Rottweil butcher's dogs, their main use was to herd livestock and pull carts laden with butchered meat to the market. This continued up until the mid-19th century, when railways replaced droving. Rottweilers are now also used as search and rescue dogs, guard dogs, and police dogs. After getting there without incident, the Rottweiler can be found near a large tree. A touch of renaming, quick-fire adoption, and a happy Rottweiler is ticked off our list.
All of this just works.
Next, to rescue the Golden Retriever, we'll need to make our way all the way up to the northwest of the Commonwealth, back to Vault 111. This Army Vertibird retexture is available on PC and Xbox. It changes the skin of every default Vertibird in the game, including the Brotherhoods. The Golden Retriever is a frequent competitor in dog shows and trials. They can also be used as a gun dog and may be trained for use as a guide dog as well. Heading over to the other side of the vault compound, we find our Golden Retriever. But not without incident. This Minuteman hunter is caught without a weapon by these super mutants. Our grenade launcher soon takes care of that. And I donate my Benelli shotgun to him for the future.
All of this just works.
For the final 4 dogs, we'll need to make our way down to the South Boston checkpoint for the most efficient route. I would fly everywhere, but when playing survival, the large amounts of attention you attract and the lack of being able to save at will can really cost you, especially when landing in the city. For now, we make our way to the South Boston Overpass, a settlement added from a mod. To regroup and resupply. We'll be starting the next leg of our journey with the nearby Pitbull, before making our way through downtown Boston to Cambridge and finally to the National Guard barracks. Before anything can be done though, we come under a serious attack from raider vertibirds. Looks clear for now. Grabbing the opportunity, it's time to rescue that Pitbull. Pitbulls get a bad reputation among dogs for their use in dog fighting.
Dog aggression isn't the only problem you'll face when you have a pitbull. These dogs are also known to be hyperactive.
And the fact that over half of dog bites originate from them, despite the fact they make up around just 6% of total dog ownership. Despite these things, the Pitbull is a dog deserving of love like any other from someone who knows how to love it right. In this case, we'll send them over to the Ark and crack on.
All of this just works.
For the final couple of dogs, we'll need to journey through downtown Boston and out the other side. A truck or APC would be too wide. A motorbike would be ideal. As I begin to set off, sending my personal Vertibird home to the Airship, Sleepwalker Overpass comes under attack one more time from a last Raider Vertibird. And this time, the damage is serious. Thanks to a combination of mods, Vertibirds are a deadly opponent. They have buffed health, buffed armor, and through a different mod, missiles for weapons that in themselves could buff with double damage. In the top left, someone gets thrown from the settlement. As I watched helplessly, unsure what to do, the settlement was decimated. Eventually, I knew I had to do something. With the settlement saved, the next part of our journey could commence for the final dogs. First up is the Dalmatian, located outside Ticonderoga. Dalmatians were originally hunting dogs that can be traced back to Croatia, from an area that's aptly named Dalmatia. With another happy pup,
All of this just works.
it brings us to our final dog, the Great Dane. All seems quiet as we make our way over to County Crossing, but as we come into land, all hell breaks loose.
Yes?
After quickly saving, we're back on our way. The Great Dane descends from hunting dogs from the Middle Ages, used to hunt wild boar and deer, and as guardians of European nobility. It is one of the largest breeds in the world.
Notice anything suspicious.
Rescuing our Great Dane is not without incident, and soon I make a break for the settlement. Time to save, restock, and replace our shotgun.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
With our journey finally complete, we can head over to our animal sanctuary, the Ark, and admire the fruits of our labour. It's been a long and painful journey to acquire all of the different dogs. Now, it's worth mentioning at this stage that there are a variety of different mods that enable you to retexture Dogmeat. A lot of these are available on the Nexus, but a fair quantity are also available through Bethesda's own platform. As we arrive at the Ark, so do our dogs. The Ark exterior is a mod, adding 2 settlements, one for the exterior, one for the interior, located at the very southeastern tip of the Commonwealth. In my militarized Minutemen build, it serves as our main fortress, allowing me a place to dock my submarine player home, the Dauntless, and storing active nuclear warheads. It's as safe can be. The Border Collie seems excited. After a quick night's sleep to save, it's time to take a look at our dogs and what we can do with them. As they are, the dogs serve as an addition to your settlements, providing a touch of life, but also counting against your population limit. With dog houses built, they'll naturally gravitate toward them and make themselves at home. The meat of the dog's functionality comes from the Transdogrifier collar. For that, we'll need to grab Dogmeat. Instead of travelling, I'm going to use the Cheat Terminal, an essential mod available on Xbox and PC. If you're still Googling console command ID codes for copper, steel, and oil, you're wasting valuable time. I'll put the codes on screen, but with the Cheat Terminal, you can actually instantly give yourself as many of the resources as you want in seconds. Try it out, I swear by it. For now, I'll use it to transport Dogmeat by going to Companion Manipulation, Teleport, and selecting Dogmeat.
Hey.
You alright, boy?
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Heading over to the chemistry workbench, we'll need to pop over to the utility menu and find the two types of Transdogrifier, Mark 1 and Mark 2. To get them to work, we'll swing by the armor workbench. At the armor workbench, we can modify both Mark 1 and Mark 2. Mark 1 changes the colour of Dogmeat's fur as a German Shepherd. Mark 2 is able to change his breed to any of the dogs you have collected. In this case, I've gone for a Husky. Awesome. But to take it to the next level, we'll need to turn to a mod.
Hey there.
Ready to head back out?
Not now.
Well, make up your mind.
The mod in question is called Create Followers. It's available on PC and the Xbox. Back at the chemistry workbench, in the utility tab, we can find the CF beacons and a config holotape if we need it. The mod adds extra followers that you can customize. By default, the mod will spawn your new follower as a Generation 1 synth. But by changing them to Dogmeat, we can use the Transdogrifier collar to change them to our breed of choice and then rename them. By then giving the beacon to our companion, the new dog will then follow them. So, we'll give Nora the Shiba Inu Doge, and for Kate... Well, when we first find Kate, it's in a boxing ring, so I think a scrappy Pitbull would be a good match.
I just want to trade a few things.
What am I? A bank?
there we have it. A settlement full of happy doggos and some extra canine followers for our companions.
Hey, boy, you know any tricks?
By using the CF Beacon's Followers mod, we can give ourselves a pack of dogs to follow us throughout the wasteland. I'll just advise that when using this particular mod, it's best not to go over 32 additional followers. Going over that number can lead to instability, but otherwise, I think we're going to be okay. So, time to see how our wolf pack stacks up in combat. Quick top tip or two. If you want more dogs, then you can use the animal traps from the Wasteland Workshop DLC to capture more. Any dog you own has a chance to appear and can then be sent to a settlement of your choice. Now, if you're a cat person, however, the best I can do is suggest changing the CF Beacon followers into cats, although I can't vouch for their combat effectiveness. Of course, if you are a cat person, then the game you really want is Skyrim. For now, though, our burning existential questions remain unanswered. Our dogs seem happy, and our settlers too. For a full mod list, check out our Discord server. To see what we're planning for the future, support us on Patreon. And lastly, don't forget to like and subscribe to let us know that you like our work and to keep making videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.